Yeah, it disconnected for like too long, and then YouTube's like, oh, you're done with the live stream? Cool. And it turned it off. I'm like, you assholes. I don't know what the fix to that is. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know how to make it. I thought I did it so that I can reconnect easily, but I can't. It's still kind of a pain in the ass to connect to it. I don't know how to tell YouTube to, like, hey, don't end the live until I end the live. Because the other day,
153, entered.
The other day when I had issues with it, somebody's like, hey, by the way, your live's still, like, in your other one. Your other screen's live. And I'm like, how? How does it pick and choose which one it's live for? Yes, I do have a laptop on me. That's what I view all my comments, and like that's how I edit my videos and all that kind of stuff. So I have my laptop. That's how I view the comments. I have like YouTube Studio up.
153. I copy 273 out of your frequency number is going to be 124.
Oh, what's up, Kellyfield? Go live. Well, I'm on. Okay, let me pull up a new page then. Let me go YouTube. Create. Go live. And see, now it just pulled up my current stream. So like when I went to go live, it just automatically pulled me back up to the original page that I was on, where I can see all your comments and everything. Okay, go to edit. Okay. Now where?
Medic engine 221A, 355,
Turn off
North
auto
Allen
stop.
Street, Unit
Where is that? Is that under
between
details?
Court Street and
Because I thought I had
Street.
auto stop off. I already saw that setting at one time. Let's see, automatic chapters, featured places, automatic concepts, embedding, commenting. Yeah, I don't see. I know I've seen the auto stop turned off, and it was, but now I can't find that. Let's see, customizations. No. Monetization, no. Public entertainment playlists. Not for kids. Paid promotions. Oh, so on the other one, yeah, and see additional settings. It used to be there, and then ever since I started doing it, going through a different way, it didn't have auto. It had the auto start and auto stop, and I turned both of those off. But now that I'm going through, I set up the RTPM or whatever the acronym is for it, so that my my Osmo automatically just sends the feed to YouTube, and I thought that would fix the issue. So I don't know. I might have to go through. I've considered going through like a third party, like trying to send my footage to Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs sends it to YouTube.
Medic engine 66, 15522.
But even that's been kind of like questionable.
Road and no cross street.
But I remember seeing that setting, and I had it off, and even then, it's still like it gives you like 45 seconds maybe to fix the issue. And then if you don't fix the issue and if it doesn't receive a signal within that 45 seconds or whatever it is, it just kicks it off. Says, okay, thanks for going live. Whoop.
The first stop. We're going to see in the parking lot on Baseline, just east of the freeway. The 50. I got somebody starts me over me.
123-203, I copy you. Diverted for a stop. You're going to be on Baseline, just east of the 15 of the Denny's. Go ahead with your 20.
20320 of 9 George Lincoln Union 480.
I copy you. 9 George Lincoln Union 480. We'll go with your 27.
697 up, right? 749-6500. And we're gonna be out of phone.
Here, I'll show you my screen here in a minute. Let me get parked at staging real quick, and then I'll show you what my screen looks like.
14 silver sedan and went down the embankment on the right shoulder, and vehicle seems smoking but not on fire.
Where is that crash? 250. Oh my god, I was just up there. Okay. Whoa. We got a TC over the side. Vehicle smoking, not on fire. Rolled off.
123-203, 29 is clear.
We were just up there. We were just at University.
2023 utility, left to 9253 to Alaska Piner at a Rancho Cucamonga, right for your 27.
FedEx vehicle versus unknown. Battery in the roadway.
27 to Alaska.
I'll have to show you in a little bit.
On the email Pond over Hazel 57225, commercial at a $2
Let's go check out this TC. Before a UPS, there's going to be a UPS semi-truck on the right shoulder. Vehicle veered into him. North University Parkway. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. I always feel weird. I'm like, I am not supposed to be on this side of the road. This is not the side I'm supposed to be on. I do understand the concept behind it as far as making things a little bit easier so that you don't have to wait on as much traffic. So it's south of University, according to fire. I understand the concept behind it.
Static engine 224, static truck 224, northbound 215, between I-210,
But
and University, between
we gotta beat them.
210, freeway 215,
Can we beat them?
freeway interchange, and 215, freeway northbound ramp exit, 47.
Maybe we did. Yeah, we did. Oof. That car is messed up. This might be a fatal, actually. This might be a fatal, guys. If it's not a fatal, I'll be extremely surprised. Did you see it happen? Yeah.
Still live, man.
Did you see it happen? Did you see the crash happen?
Nah, man. You know what? I just saw a bunch of debris. Yeah, I saw a bunch of debris as I was coming off from the 210 East.
Yeah.
And I could see a bunch of debris coming off, and then it's like, what the hell's going on? And then when I pulled over, I'm looking over, and I saw that car right there.
Wow.
So he had to have hit on the freeway.
He hit a semi. There's a semi up ahead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he hit the back of a semi.
Oh, shit. Well, he toppled, man. Look at that. Yeah. That thing is shot.
Well,
His rooftop is shot.
that's why it's all crushed in, because of the semi.
Oh, my God.
He went into the back of the semi, possibly. Is that semi truck? It's a UPS semi, according to CHP. Surprising. Yeah, we're gonna be on the northbound 215, just south of University Parkway, north of the 210 interchange. Yeah, way up there. Yeah.
I know that. Did you see it happen?
I saw all the debris coming off the 210 east.
So he was coming off the 210 east? Oh, okay.
Off the work. I just come off the work. And then it was pretty north with all the debris. And it was over and then you see the smoking. So I just pulled over real quick.
Yeah.
And as I walked up, I took over and as I walked up, you could see the car laying down. I just thought I was dead.
Man, I tell you, man. Very, very lucky. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. No, we got a unit. We're running a traffic break for us so that way we can get the debris out of the road.
Dude, man, I was scared to move the dude. I just wanted to make sure the car was on fire in case I had to move the guy.
Yeah.
And just calm down if anybody else you can see it's like, man, it's fucked, man.
Here, let me put some light over here on this roadway. And people are just running on this light. They have a traffic break? It looks like they do.
Don't give a fuck, man. Don't give a fuck. They're gonna have to shut that 210
Yeah, they're on their way right now.
got the pretty nasty gash on his head, man.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, let's go check on this semi truck up here. You guys are gonna ride in the passenger seat for a quick minute. Oops, I hit you guys against the roof.
15323, Kingston, please.
203, copy 1186.
Hold up, guys. Of course, I just opened up lanes. Thank you. I appreciate the comments. this is the semi truck he hit. Okay. If you're asking about the no sirens from the AMR unit, that's going to be because there's no one to have to get out of the way. There's the guy. Here. Nobody's talked to him yet. I was gonna mention something to him, but I'm like, you know what? It's not my place. They'll be up here to talk with him in just a minute. Merged and turn that off. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you guys are joining us, we were just on a traffic collision on the northbound 215, north of the 210, involving a vehicle versus semi. Driver is extremely lucky to be alive. I don't understand how he is still alive. He should not be alive. But somehow he is. Somehow he's still alive. He definitely, it's one of those cases where he needs to go buy a lottery ticket.
Did you get the 213?
Because somehow he's still alive. That's why when I pulled up on that scene, I go, you know what? This doesn't look good. This might be a fatality, and it should have been. It definitely should have been. But somehow he made it out. It looked like the fire department had to extricate him, but they didn't. The trailer did that. The trailer ripped the roof off of that vehicle and somehow missed his head, missed him. I mean, yeah, he's pretty messed up. He's pretty messed up, but guess what? He's still, yeah, remarkable. It just was not his time, I guess. So we are headed back to my staging parking lot. I'm going to edit this footage real quick, get this sent off, type up my story, and then I'm going to start rolling home. Thank you. I'm glad the live stuck out for us this whole time. The other day we had that big crash that was just back there just a little bit, and as soon as I get on scene, and we were first on scene for it and everything, and then the live just dropped, and I'm like, oh my, and I didn't notice it until it was already too late. Is Cali Field still in the comments here? Did he take off? I also got to edit both both videos for YouTube and Instagram to be posted. So it's going to take me a minute.
Unknown time fire, medic engine 221, 1699, North Arrowhead Avenue, Unit 1, between West 16th Street and West 17th Street.
Oh, man.
Customer Desert 2. Desert 2 been released. Return to their bus.
Let me put my high-vis back in the truck. I'm also going to be doing some blurring on these videos. No problem. I will see you later. I will see you later. Thank you. Thank you for all the support, guys. Everybody that's in here still. I'm going to be working on the video, so I'm not going to be actively looking at the comments as much. So bear with me. See, technically I don't need to blur it, but in the high possibility that he doesn't make it, I don't want that all to be posted. And once it's posted, I can't take it down. Well, I can, but I lose whatever traction it got before.
Based on like 17, we're gonna film.
Well, we got a fire coming out now. Shit. We're gonna balance it to a commercial structure fire. Let's see what we got. We got a header showing? I don't see a header.
Go ahead. In order to use now take the native things, put on if anybody's inside. Do you want it balanced for the desert? Yeah, stand on hold. Balance. Okay.
It'd be helpful if I saw the notes on the call, but that's only available from tablet command. Stay right there, Mercedes. I'm right here. I told you he wanted over. 621's behind us. They haven't balanced it yet. They're still requesting. I'm still waiting. Well, let's see what's going on. I don't even know what kind of building it is. An apartment. Where are we? Somewhere in here. See, everybody's out. Oh, of course you see like cats or something. Oh. I don't know which unit. Suite 1? Is that what it was? I think it's going to be this unit that's right here off to the side. But I don't see any heavy smoke or anything. I think they put it out themselves. You guys can still watch this, and I can edit my footage real quick. Oh, don't go back centered. There we go. I don't think it's going to be much of anything. I don't think they have an actual fire. I think they did, and it's smoky, but I don't think it's still on fire. I don't think they'll balance it. No, it's from the sounds of it. It sounds like it's an abandoned building or abandoned unit. should I say? And they probably had some transients or somebody in there. Yeah, it's fire's out. They're using fans to pull the smoke out now. They'll probably go in and see what was burning or what happened. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like nobody is in that unit. It's an empty unit. There's broken windows on one side. I don't know.
One 23, 101, 97, 98, field.
109, copy 97, 98.
Yeah, content fire.
Medication.
Fire prevent out by resident. Request investigator.
So what, scene at 7066 Bangor Avenue, across from Mansfield. 0257.
Okay, Fred, come to
Two 14.
214, turn lows only. Trailer plate out of Oklahoma, 2629, John Henry. Break for a second.
Ten copy trailer plate out of Oklahoma 2629 John Henry. Go ahead with the 6.
75-214, 20 for the cab out of Indiana, 3630, 102. To Kenworth.
214 10.
Go over there. Get no skull.
Medic Engine 178, NRD Apartments, 10130, Foothill Boulevard, between No Cross Street and Foothill Boulevard, scene clear for law enforcement.
Would you indicate from the elevation?
Go, dude.
Okay.
10110, Dillon Wax has a medium duty available. They have an ETA of 1 hour.
One on one just copy. We'll stand by.
Yep. 253. Details on ETA 5. They have an ETA of 5.
Medic engine 541, cancel response AMRs at St. Canadian. 306.
Medic engine 541, copy development.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I am on scene of a small structure fire. It was pretty much a contents fire. I've been editing the footage from my previous crash. We are in the city of San Bernardino.
Rated Medic Engine 75 to 704, Rosarita Street, between North San Benito Street and North Don Diego Street. Abdominal pain Alpha 2, Medic Ambulance 203, Medic Squad 203, 1372, West Norwood Street, between North Cedar Avenue and North Linden Avenue.
Well, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for taking. I don't watch too many of the lives all the time. I honestly don't have time.
Move up to station 2.
But I do know who you're talking about.
Medic Engine 2, move up to station 2.
This is really happy right now. If you don't believe me. Huh? What are you talking about, my finger? I mean, this is live. I'm reading your comments as you type them, so. So this means we're looking at. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, we are live. This is going to be.
123, code 3.
Which investigator got assigned to this? Sean.
Code 3. Is there any units in position eastbound 10, east of Milliken? There's going to be a blacked out Dodge Challenger heading eastbound over 100.
I just wasn't sure. I couldn't tell if you were thinking this was a recording or what. But I wasn't sure what you were talking about with the finger portion.
123 shows you area. Copy with Steely to Shield, eastbound 10, east of Milliken. It's going to be a blacked out Dodge Challenger. Any units in position, all units stand by on the clear.
Code 3, it's going to be no plate on the vehicle. It's all black in color. Tinted windows. It's blacked out. Still passing the 15 now.
I copy passing the 15 now, all black in color and blacked out.
Copy, nation.
I copy your request here. 10 units, Rancho units in failure to yield eastbound 10, east of the 15, they're behind a blacked out Dodge Challenger.
They're going to lose it.
3, we copy that.
I don't see that sticking around very long, but you never know. Maybe.
I don't want to evaluate.
It's still blacked out. It's going to be in number 3 or 4 lane approaching Cherry.
12373, I copy 3 or 4 lane approaching Cherry. And all blacked out.
3, we have Summer 2, notified.
Affirm, they were notified.
No.
Code 3, you're going to be exiting Cherry, notified Montana.
Code 3, I copy exiting Cherry, notified Montana.
He's traveling southbound now in Cherry.
Ah,
3 southbound on Cherry.
he's going away from us now.
Code 3 through a red on Valley, still blacked out.
I copy 3 red on Valley and still blacked out.
You can click the little dollar sign by the chat sign if you want to make a donation. You can send a super chat. I would greatly appreciate a donation, but it's not required.
Code 3, it's going to be southbound through Santa Ana, all left by his direction.
I copy southbound through Santa Ana.
Code 3, going to be heading eastbound Aruba.
I copy eastbound on Aruba.
I guess we could start heading that way for the pursuit. Maybe it'll come this way.
Code 3, we're going to be losing visual out of eyes.
Never mind. If you do the super chat thing in the chat box, that's a donation towards me.
Copy 3, we're now losing visual. We're going to be checking the area.
172, I copy lost visual, checking the area. Confirming 6
Copy 3, I didn't copy the last skip, they're broken.
3, I'm confirming clear there.
Yeah, they pretty clear there.
I copy all units. Traffic 453, clear
I copy. What was the last direction of travel? And we can put a DCOL for the PD.
Cozy 3, are you able to advise the last direction of travel? The last I have was on that purpose.
Seizure victim Delta 2, medic squad 67, medic engine 67, 12443, Holly Avenue,
Yeah,
between
whatever you
Harrison
want.
Street
If you want to
and
donate
Wallace Avenue.
nothing, if you want to donate 99 cents, if you want to donate $2, I don't. It doesn't matter. I appreciate anything you're willing to give me. And if you don't need to give me anything. I appreciate your support just being in the live.
Cozy 3, can you pull over, please?
Copy your friend's number 125.
I copy that. And you can attach an ID 23027.
So, answer your questions again. Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing between tabs. I'm trying to get footage edited and sent off. Wayne, I use a mixture of Kenwood radios, Motorola radios, as well as some as a Harris handheld. So all of our law enforcement frequencies are encrypted, except for CHP. Now our fire department frequencies are not encrypted, so we can listen to those. It just requires a more digital scanner or radio that can pick up what's called P25 Motorola P25 Phase 1. If you're able to get a scanner that picks up Motorola P21,
or investigating to like the request, DD or something for 451 or. Not coming.
so they believe it was arson. Somebody intentionally lit the fire. Okay, yes, this did finish.
And back into 221 comes in here. They've been requested to Diego.
And yes, yes, it depends on the scanner. You just got to get a digital scanner. If you want to listen to county fire stuff, you need a digital scanner. If you just want to listen to CHP, you can use just a regular scanner. It's a low band frequency. If you want to listen to CAL FIRE Riverside or CAL FIRE Highland, that's just a regular frequency. And you don't need a digital scanner for it. But anything San Bernardino County Fire, meaning which also entails Colton Fire, Rialto Fire, Loma Linda Fire, Redlands Fire, Ontario Fire, Rancho Cucamonga Fire, they're all on the same radio system, so you would need a digital radio for that. LA, I'm not the best one to ask about LA. From my understanding, you kind of need a P25 type system for some of LA. Some of their frequencies are going to be encrypted, some of them aren't, some of them are a little complicated to listen to. I'm not 100% familiar with LA stuff, but that's from what I've understood.
Edward 176-0936, and condition next release on step party.
Copy, Edward 176-0936.
or something. Okay, I'm gonna start rolling home. You want to be a stringer for the Inland Empire? It is definitely not a full-time job, but it's fun. It has its moments.
Unknown medical aid, medic school 71, medic engine 71, 8757, Kaiser Avenue, between Series Avenue and Anastasia Avenue.
You can show us 90 on the forward and step in the building.
Yeah, like I was saying, San Bernardino County, it's hard. It's hard to be a stringer out here because, like I said, everything, law enforcement-wise, everything's encrypted. So you don't know what you're going to. And then fire, they use like tablet command, stuff like that. So even that stuff, you won't know what the crash is involved. You don't know like the notes behind the call. You don't know anything. You'll hear a stabbing victim come out and you can roll to it, and guess what? It was a guy that was like messing around with a pocket knife and he stabbed his friend, or he cut his friend partially, and it was like a paper cut. So you never know. Or with fire, you can go to a traffic collision or you hear a traffic collision come out. You're like, you know what? No, I'm not going to go till it's way over there. And they're going to show up on scene and they're going to be like, hey, they find one person deceased. All right, one person was killed in the crash. Well, they don't put that over the radio. They might put that in the notes, and they say, arrived on scene, one person deceased, clearing the scene. Notify PD, or have PD's already on scene, notifying coroner, kind of thing. They don't give the size up of the call over the radio. So at the same time, they could also arrive on scene and it's going to be this little car that bumped a parked car or bumped into a sign, and they're not going to put anything over the radio again. So I'm going to show up thinking it's a crash, and it's not. It's a minor little tiny accident, I guess. That's not going to be anything. But I don't know that because nothing is communicated over the radio. It's all through CAD, and we don't have access to CAD. So that's what makes it difficult. Is honestly, there was a couple crashes that came out in Fontana tonight. I didn't go to them because they were on the far side of Fontana. It was going to take me 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get there almost, and a few gallons of gas. And who knows? One of those could have been fatal. I don't know. I won't know until somebody reports that there was a fatal crash, or the coroner puts it in their press release that so-and-so died at this intersection at this time. It's hard. And it's hard to keep up with all of it. So that's the challenges of covering stories here in the Inland Empire. Let's see, it's going to be YouTube short.
Abdominal pain Alpha 3, medic engine 226, 7071, Tippecanoe Avenue, between East Pacific Street and North Tippecanoe Avenue.
8 a.m. Actually, I'm not quite ready to schedule it. I have my collaborators. Now I can schedule it. Schedule. traffic start. People are starting to head to work now. It gets to a point, especially anywhere, LA here, you get to a point where you get so far into the morning, which is about that time, it's about 3:30, 4 a.m. It'll start getting so busy that you just can't keep up with it, and there'll be so many little things happening because everybody's leaving work. And then you start getting to that point where you can't really get to the calls as quickly as you would like because there's too much traffic. Are you gonna go? No? Okay. If you guys are headed out this morning, you're coming from Moreno Valley, avoid the westbound 60 east of Day. There's an overturned box truck blocking the 1, 2, and 3 lanes. Only the HOV lane is open. That's going to cause a major backup. If you're coming from Beaumont area, taking the 60, it's going to be a major traffic jam over there. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be at least an hour, 2 hours to get that vehicle uprighted and moved off the freeway. So if you know anybody that's going that way, let them know. Go an alternate route, take some extra time, but it's gonna be a major traffic jam over there. Yes, there is a lot of ground, and that's the other issue is now you're traveling very far to get to different calls. And it's hard to keep up, and I'm technically responsible for all of San Bernardino County in the valley side. Technically, we didn't have anybody out in the desert tonight, too, so I could have gone up to the desert and covered a story up there. We have a Riverside guy, but I don't know if he's still awake or not. He might be headed to that trailer or that overturned semi.
Laurel Avenue, between Foothill Boulevard and...
It's a lot of area to cover with very little communication from first responders. Also, you just have to... You also just kind of have to get used to and learn the techniques on how to conduct yourself on scenes. I've been doing this for 7 years now, something like that. Yeah, I think it's like 7 years. You got to know what you can and can't do, what you should and shouldn't do, how to do things, how not to do things, how to arrive on scenes, how to be safe on scenes, especially freeway scenes. People always ask me, what's the most dangerous call you've ever been on? Well, one comes to mind where we had a suspect that was shooting at the police and everything, and I had a bulletproof vest on, hiding behind a wall, filming over the wall. Yeah, so that might be like the actual, like, dangerous, like, I was in danger there. But honestly, anytime I am on a freeway, it is a dangerous scene. The most dangerous scenes I can be on are freeway traffic collisions. Because people do not know how to drive and they do not pay attention. So that's what I always say. The most dangerous scene I will be on is going to be on the freeway. Because people drive ridiculously fast, don't pay attention, they're too much into their phones, and it's a mess. I mean, you saw it. We were on, you heard it at least. You heard all the debris getting hit while we were on that TC. Well, that was because cars were flying. They see flashing lights and they're like, you know what, that's not that bad, whatever. And they're flying past us at 80 miles an hour hitting debris because they either weren't paying attention or they were traveling too fast and didn't see the debris. All it took was one person to freak out, swerve out of the way, and hit one of the patrol vehicles or something. Exactly, and these people are driving past us on a scene doing 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. Like, the speed limit of 65 is a recommendation. As some of you guys here in the Inland Empire know, people drive ridiculously. And that's the exact reason why the Highway Patrol has bought those Dodge Durangos and did specially marked units. Because they are trying to catch these drivers that are driving over 100 miles an hour in and out of lanes. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the reason from our crash tonight, was a vehicle traveling way faster than it should have, swerved to avoid the semi, and crashed. We had the same thing Saturday night. We had a vehicle that was traveling way too fast, in and out of lanes, high speeds, lost control while avoiding a semi-truck, overturned, and he was ejected. And somehow he lived too. These drivers have been extremely lucky the last couple nights. Yeah, people don't pay attention. They don't. But anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys later. I appreciate all you guys joining in on the live, checking out what's going on. I will, let's see, when am I back out? Am I back out Wednesday? I think I'm back out Wednesday night, maybe. Yes, I think I'll be back out Wednesday night. I will not be out tomorrow night. Well, technically tonight. I will not be out Tuesday night. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the new subscriptions. All the new subscribers. Oh, somebody's still awake. I'm on my way. If you guys don't know, and you're new here, Jessica's my wife. So that's the comment there. But anyways, you guys have a great day. Be safe. Don't become part of the story. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, guys.